Hello, and a very warm welcome to my channel. This morning, we give you a piece of breaking news. Humiliation. Meghan and Harry snub William and Kate at the premiere of the 007 movie. Today, according to the Daily Mail, producers of the new James Bond film want Meghan Markle and Prince Harry to attend the Los Angeles premiere. But Prince William and Kate could attend London's screening of the film just 1 week before, leading one source to question whether the potential clash will put the Cambridges off from attending at all. If this is true, what an incredible slap in the face to the royal family and the entire UK. The very idea is so disrespectful, it is hard for me to believe that this is not just a PR fantasy idea to drum up interest. I would think that the Broccoli family is much savvier and would not want to put their movie at any risk of condemnation because those two losers were in attendance. No Time to Die, set to be Daniel Craig's last film in the Bond franchise, was due to premiere in April, but was pushed back to November because of the coronavirus pandemic. For its star-studded launch, producers are hoping to snag the Sussexes as guests of honor, reports suggest. If they go to the Hollywood premiere, it shows they are pitting themselves against our royals. They know it will put William and especially Kate under immense pressure. Can you just imagine the hair and outfits being picked apart? Mia again will have the upper hand, because she will see Kate the week before and go all out to try and outshine her. But we all know who has the natural grace, decorum, and beauty. Besides that, Harry and Markle are nobodies who are only talked about because they are so unliked and have made an absolute disaster of their lives. She's a failed actress who couldn't get her head around how to play the part of a royal lady. And he is an angry man in his late 30s whose family is funded by his dad and probably still the taxpayer. The only reasons I can see them being invited as guests of honor is because of the Bond bosses are either playing games or they need the publicity. Back to this report, the source told The Sun, the team has recently adjusted the release date in the US to put it within a week of the UK's, so they can have massive premieres in Los Angeles and London. For the Hollywood premiere, they have signaled they want Harry and Meghan as guests of honor. It poses an interesting question over whether William and Kate will attend the London premiere. William and Kate attended the London premiere of the last Bond film Spectre in 2015 with Prince Harry. In the film, Bond is shown enjoying retirement in Jamaica, having hung up his Walther PPK pistol in favor of a quiet life. No Time to Die is set 5 years after the last Bond film Spectre, which saw the secret agent fall in love with Dr. Swan, a French psychologist. But discuss this news. A viewer from America said, I had really hoped that when this narcissistic pair left these shores, they would get their wish and have privacy. Since then, they have done everything possible to appear in the press on a daily basis. Story after story, and mainly PR manufactured by a Z-listed actress desperate for the limelight at all times. Hypocrisy at its best from these two. I feel sorry for the Queen having to put up with their constant performances, and I really wish that she would strip them of their titles. They are not worthy to bear them, and they are still using them to gain monetary advantages. Meanwhile, another fan wrote, well, she is getting herself right now for a chance to dress up and be seen with an A-lister. But 007 is dedicated to Her Majesty's services in the UK. Why would the film boss want to invite a couple who betrayed Her Majesty and are disloyal to the motherland? Only idiots would think it's a good move. A user also agreed and said, laugh my ass off, this article has the same energy as Meghan's PR claiming that she was supposed to be the next Bond girl when in reality the script wasn't even out yet. They are really using their royal titles and SS connections to get invites. But this just screams of them throwing a tantrum because they're not actually received an invite, but William and Catherine have. Instead, they have their PR put out there how the producers are desperate to have them at the other premiere in the hopes an invitation will eventually arrive in the post. Meanwhile, on the Daily Mail, more than 3,000 comments slammed Meghan and Harry. One mocked Harry. He said, Harry, we got the red carpet gig at the new Bond film. Now remember, walk a little behind me and to the left. I am the star here, I'm the princess, and they all want to see me again. Now don't try and shake hands, they only want to meet me. If you know someone, you wait until I say hello, then you can talk to them, but don't fall behind. You have to keep up with me. Now then, which Los Angeles power players are going to be there? Where is my agent? See to that, baby Harry. I need to see how many times I have been mentioned on social media. But a fan replied to him, but they want privacy and private life. but they want to be independent of their new, now non-royal status. But they don't want to be associated with the cruel UK that is so racist toward them. But they hate the press that they say exploits them, but then again, how much will you pay them to be hypocrites? Another added, "Harry, I applaud you. You have told us, in fact, you stood on stage and told us of the alarm, the terror, and the fear that consumed your very being whenever you were confronted by cameras and the dreadful memories they triggered. And yet, you brave soldier, here you are about to voluntarily face your nemesis, hundreds and hundreds of flashing, worrying monsters. You are a hero, Harry. Oh, sorry, I meant attention-seeking poodle who will roll out lie after lie as long as it fits the current narrative. Enjoy the premiere." However, the second wrote, "I read earlier that Meghan felt that being a duchess was like being a civil servant in a tiara. It makes me wonder what kind of conversations those two had before the wedding. Did she not know that she would have to perform royal duties? Did the two of them decide before the wedding to pull out of the UK and just not do any duties as soon as they got some royal titles under their belt? Anyway, hope they just fade into the woodwork and Oprah can support them if she likes. But I think that William and Kate really are keeping up spirits during a very trying time. And it seems to me that they always try to do the right thing." A user named James also commented, "I don't think they want them to attend at all. They don't want to risk a repeat of the Lion King premiere where Dimwit spent the whole time trying to get Markle a job by inappropriately pressurizing the movie studio boss. They say any publicity is good publicity, but I hope they're not trying to associate the Britishness of James Bond with Harry and Meghan. After all, she's American and he's left Britain, and not in a good way. Megs will love it, though. It's the kind of thing she lives and breathes for. Now, if only she could manage to get herself in a film." Skip this news. We continue with another news from OK Magazine. Today, Kate Middleton stuns fans in an amazing floral midi dress. Ever the fashion icon, Kate Middleton has wowed fans whilst wearing a stunning floral dress. And here's where you can buy one just like it. The Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton, recently bought a ray of sunshine to a children's hospice whilst planting a new patio garden. The 38-year-old mum of 3 wasn't afraid to get her hands dirty as she crouched down to pot various plants, including bay, rosemary, and lavender, whilst laughing over the big mess as she got green-fingered. However, it was Kate's look which caught the attention of the Kensington Royal Instagram account followers. A photo shared of the stunning brunette saw Kate picking a heap of soil to begin planting, while wearing a stunning lilac dress adorned with pretty flowers, a fitting number for the... "This is the prettiest she's ever looked," one fan penned, whilst another added, "Oh, she's so beautiful, her smile is so beautiful." A third person added, "Catherine has never been more beautiful, and it is so refreshing. And if you are keen to replicate the look of the Duchess, then you can find her dress, full of floral fancy, online on fashion brand Faithful." The stunning dress, coined the Marie-Louis floral print crepe midi dress, sells for €180 online. However, it's currently unavailable in all sizes, most probably as a result of the Kate Middleton effect kicking in. Kate, who was pictured stepping out of lockdown for the first time whilst visiting a garden center, revealed that her children George VI, Charlotte V, and Louis II currently have a sunflower growing competition going on. "Louis is winning, so George is a little grumpy about that," the Duchess told whilst visiting the hospice. Kate's visit was her way of marking Children's Hospice Week, which ended over the weekend. The caption on the Instagram read, "This Children's Hospice Week, the Duchess of Cambridge, royal patron of each hospice since 2012, joined families to plant a garden for the Nook, one of each's purpose-built hospices." Using plants bought during her visit to Fakenham Garden Centre last week, the Duchess worked alongside each volunteer gardener and a family to plant a garden that will provide enjoyment for children and families. Throughout the pandemic, each has continued to deliver the end-of-life and emergency crisis care as well as bereavement support. Marking the end of Children's Hospice Week, the Duchess also met with staff from each's care and facilities teams to thank them for the incredible work that they do. My news this morning has ended. How do you feel about it? Please let me know in the comment section below and we can discuss. Remember to like and share my video for anyone you think is interested. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to get more news from the royal family. Now, have a nice day and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.
Hello, I am pleased to comment further on today's news. The story goes far beyond what you as I imagined. Harry will deceive the ship, which means he is a man in the future. Near, if you don't realize it. it will be difficult to regain your brotherly affection, and I think maybe, if Diana was still alive, she would cry all the tears, a deep sadness. Harry was originally a man who was taught a motif of science, thinking and being educated in a royal way. He got his nose pulled, and a wife with a good-looking face, but a bitter heart. My God, I'm worried for handsome harassment. He deserves good things, but maybe for some reason, or a rare incident that caused his wife, perhaps only they know. Yes, we will continue to update the latest news. Subscribe.